for Governor alongside of Lucas Fuller in the 74 out of Edwards. Row 2, it's Tyler Meeks in the 9 out of Evans Mills alongside of Sean Shaw in the 7S out of Philadelphia. Jeff Sykes from Edwards in the 23J along with Scott Webb in the 18W from Brownville. Final row, two-time defending track champion Tim Fuller in car number 19 slated to go inside row number 4 along with Andy Howard on a Hammond in car number 21. 8 laps is the scheduled distance. First of 3 heats on the Whitesboro Plow Shop Dirtcar 358 Modifieds. Michael Mandigo on point alongside of Lucas Fuller in the 74. They'll bring him around to green. Heat race number 2 is lined up and ready to go in the staging area. LeClaire looks the field over. Mandigo will lead him down to green off of turn number 4. Green lights are on and away we go. Fast racetrack here for the Modifieds tonight. Lucas Fuller puts his foot to the carburetor and goes to the lead. As a couple of cars off the back straightaway, it's Scott Webb and Andy Howard. They both get back on and we stay green. In the meantime, it is still Lucas Fuller in command of the field as they bring it across the line for lap number 1. Tyler Meeks up to second. He's not content to ride there, though. He wants to get around Fuller for the top spot. The 7 of Sean Shaw, followed by the 23 of Sykes. Fuller grabs 5th away from Mandigo down the back chute with Andy Howard and Scott Webb completing it up off of turn number 4. Back down to the line. Lucas Fuller way to the outside lane. Tyler Meeks to the lead as they complete lap number 2. Tyler Meeks, the new race leader. Fuller now will have to contend with Sean Shaw in the 7. Jeff Sykes, Tim Fuller. Family affair back there in positions 4 and 5. Sykes trying to hold him off as cousin Tim trying to pull up and take the spot away. In the meantime, Sean Shaw has taken away position number 2 from the 74 of Lucas Fuller into turn number 1 and 2. Jeff Sykes still 4. Tim Fuller rounds out the top 5 with Michael Mandigo, Scott Webb, and Andy Howard completing the field. But Tyler Meeks, the Evans Mills native, brings it off at turn number 4 and across the line this time by. We're halfway home. 4 down, 4 more to go. First of 3 heats on the Whitesboro Plow Shop Dirtcar 358 Modifieds. And Tyler Meeks in control of the field. He got the lead at lap number 2 and is driven away ever since. Little bobble right there opens the door for Sean Shaw to close the gap down the front straightaway. 5 down, 3 to go. Top 2 have driven away from the battle between Lucas Fuller, Jeff Sykes, and Tim Fuller in that order as they work in turns 1 and 2 and down the back stretch. Again, Meeks will set it up on that inside portion of the Speedway. Sean Shaw right there with him. Couple of car links back in second. 2 to go this time by for Meeks. As we watch the battle behind the top 2 drivers with Lucas Fuller in third. Tim Fuller just behind them has tried every which way to get by Jeff Sykes for position number 4, but has had no such luck. Scott Webb, Michael Mandigo, and Andy Howard complete the field. White flag in the air. Final trip around the Canadian Speedway for Tyler Meeks as he makes his way into turn number 1 and 2. The Evans Mills native trying to fend off Sean Shaw for the lead. He bobbles off at turn number 2. Here comes Sean Shaw after him down the backstretch. Checkered in the air this time by Tyler Meeks trying to hold on and win it. Shaw right there with him. It's going to be Tyler Meeks picking up the win over Shaw. Third will be Lucas Fuller. Battle for 4th at the line will go to Jeff Sykes by inches over Tim Fuller. Scott Webb will cross in spot number 6. Andy Howard will complete it in 7th. Great opening heat, though, as the 9 of Tyler Meeks picks up the victory. The 7S of Sean Shaw, 74 of Lucas Fuller will complete the top 3. Heat race number 1 is now complete. Heat race number 2 ready to roll trackside. It'll look like this. Cameron Black in the 23 on point with Jordan Kelly in the 24 alongside out of Black River. Road 2 is Matt Caprera from Clayton, the 29, along with the 60. Relettered in the colors of Kyle Inman here tonight on the 20K. That is Jackson Gill. Row number 3, Jordan McCready in the 28 from Watertown with Renfrew, Ontario's Ryan Arbuthnot in the R70. Final row, it's Billy Dunn, 6-time track champion here in car number 49 out of Watertown with Prescott, Ontario's Jonathan Ferguson in car number 44. Cameron Black not able to answer the call, so we'll go with 7 in this one. Once again, 8 laps is the scheduled distance. Set to go green this time by. Last week's heat winners, Ryan Arbuthnot, Derek Webb, and Taylor Caprera in that order. Ready to go green. LeClaire looks the field over. We're back underway. Green lights are on and away we go. Caprera on the bottom. Jordan Kelly up on that outside lane. Give the lead to Jordan Kelly down the back straightaway. The 29 of Matt Caprera holds the 2 spot. Battle is on for third already. Jackson Gill on the high side in the 20 going after the 28 of Jordan McCready across the line at lap number 1 as they head up into turn number 1 and 2. Jordan Kelly with the lead. Everybody content to run around the bottom portion of the Speedway. Of course, this racetrack very heavy, very fast right now, and Jordan Kelly trying to take advantage of pretty much a one-groove track at this point as drivers searching for that inside lane, and that's where the most grip is right now. Kelly has the lead. Caprera, McCready, your top 3. Billy Dunn still there in spot number 4 as the battle for second goes on. Jordan McCready down low, Matt Caprera on the high side, and Jordan McCready to the 2 spot. Caprera relegated to 3rd. It's Billy Dunn to 4th, and Jackson Gill completes the top 5 with Ryan Arbuthnot and Jonathan Ferguson completing your field. 3 down, 5 to go. And Jordan Kelly, who picked up his first career win 1 season ago, was one of 4 first-time winners in 2022. Now Jordan McCready gets up into contention here. He'd like to get a heat win early on in the season as they work off of turn number 4. Here comes McCready down low. Jordan McCready, Jordan Kelly drag race to the line. It will be McCready picking up the race lead into turn number 1 and 2. Kelly trying to get back after him as Billy Dunn and Jackson Gill going after one another down the back straightaway. And Dunn will pick up the 4 spot. Gill relegated back to position number 5 with Ryan Arbuthnot and Jonathan Ferguson in that order. Down across the line, 5 down, 3 more to go. It's all Jordan McCready at this point. Jordan did get a victory last year here at the Can-Am Speedway. Would love to get one early on in the season if he possibly can. But right now he's got about a 5-car length advantage over Jordan Kelly in 2nd. Matt Caprera still there in 3rd. Billy Dunn, Jackson Gill, Ryan Arbuthnot, and Jonathan Ferguson in that order. 2 more laps to go. Jordan McCready trying to make short work of this qualifying heat rather. He's got a half a straightaway right now over the 24 of Kelly into turn number 3 as they string out single file down the back stretch into 3 and 4. White flag in the air, final time into turn number 1 and 2. The Flack Racing number 28. McCready has that top spot down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. A dominant performance. Jordan McCready into victory lane in heat race number 2. Jordan Kelly will cross in 2nd. Matt Caprera will take home 3rd. Billy Dunn, Jackson Gill, Ryan Arbuthnot, and Jonathan Ferguson. So that does it. Heat race number 2 is complete. Jordan McCready is your winner. Jordan Kelly and Matt Caprera, the top 3 in that one, as heat race number 2 is complete. Heat race number 3 ready to go next. Heat number 3 will look like this. It'll be Nick Webb out of Brownville in the 27W alongside a 2012 track champion here, Chris Raby in the 01. Row 2, it's Preston Forbes in the 45R from Potsdam along with Ryan Bartlett, runner-up in points here last season in car number 39. Row number 3, Derek Webb, 2-time winner here last season out of Brownville in the 66W with Taylor Caprera, who picked up his first career win last year in the number 21C out of Watertown. And Lance Willix, last week's winner in car number 31 from down the road in Threesa, New York. Full weekend of racing for Lance. He plans on heading to the Airborne Speedway tomorrow night, and then we'll head to Glen Ridge on Sunday. So 3 straight nights a week of racing begins right here at Can-Am for Lance. He'll look for 2 in a row tonight. Right now, 8 laps is the distance. 3rd and final heat in the Whitesboro Plow Shop Dirtcar 358 Modifieds, and we are green. Nick Webb from that inside lane will pick up the lead. Chris Raby, who had a dominant season last year, 15 feature wins, 3 track championships, and right now is chasing Nick Webb for the lead. Webb washes wide up off the turn. Raby trying to take advantage. Can't quite get there, though, so he complete lap number 1. Ryan Bartlett still there for 3rd, followed by Preston Forbes and Taylor Caprera. That's your top 5 early on here. Derek Webb and Lance Willix completed. Lance with a problem on the back straightaway, and he may have a problem on that right front. Saw something shake on it as he went into turn number 2, and he's going to pull it immediately to pit road. Meantime, no, we got a battle for the race lead shaping up, and it's a pretty good one between Nick Webb and Chris Raby. Raby has the 2 spot, chasing the 27 of Webb down the back stretch as they head up into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Raby down low. Nick Webb on that outside lane. Again, washing wide up off the turn. Nick Webb able to hold the lead. Ravi still second. Bartlett and Forbes third and fourth. Derek Webb and Taylor Cabrera complete your field. 3 down, 5 more to go. Coming up on the halfway point. 4 down this time by Nick Webb in control. 2-car length advantage over Ravi, who rides back there second. Bartlett trying to reel in the top 2 drivers as he rides third. 4 down, 4 to go. The Mark Webb Motorsports 27W looking really good down the back straightaway, as well as they head up into turn number 3 and 4. Ravi still there for second. Ravi had a good look at the 27 of Webb early on in this one, but has lost some ground here in the late going. 5 down, 3 more to go. Nick Webb just trying to take it home here if he possibly can, as Ravi still within about 4 car lengths down the back straightaway. Ryan Bartlett, Preston Forbes, Derek Webb, and Taylor Cabrera in that running order as they string out single file one more time. 2 to go for Nick Webb this time around as he brings it into turn number 1 and 2 with a healthy advantage over Ravi. As they work in turns 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway. Ravi trying to do everything he possibly can to run down the race leader, but he's running out of time quickly. White flag will be in the air. Final trip around the Can-Am Speedway for Nick Webb as he brings it down the front stretch into turn number 1 and 2. The Brownville, New York native was shut out of victory lane here 1 season ago. Would like to get back as they head down the back straightaway. Checkered flag is out. Checkered flag waving. And off of turn number 4. Brownville, New York, Nick Webb. He'll take home the win in heat race number 3 in the Whitesboro Plow Shop 358 Modifieds. Second will go to Ravi. Third will be the Ryan Bartlett, number